What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hurt coming to you with another episode of Afterlife. We talk about anything and everything that we feel like talking about today. Today's no different. We're going to reach in that bag of goodies, subjects, and material, pull one out, discuss it, dive right in. Sound good? Let's fucking do it. I love my coffee. I don't care. All right, so today we're going to talk about when my visits went bad, got canceled. Um, Shit was crazy. It was rough. And I don't know if anybody out there in my community or whatever. By the way, appreciate all of you guys. We got to fucking 105 right now. Love it. Love every single one of you. Shout out to all of you, even the bad ones that leave funny comments. You act weird, whatever. It helps my channel out, the interaction, the algorithms. All comments are good comments. All right. So, anyways, when my visits got canceled or whatever. Now let's paint a picture first. So to get visits in MDOC, you have to sign up, you have to get approved, you can't be a felon, you can't have a record pretty much. And the only people that ever came and visited me or video visit me or even put money on my books when it happened was my mother and my father. Only fucking people that were ever visiting. I mean, I talked to my nieces and whatever on the phone, and like I would say what's up to my brother and shit like that. So like, it wasn't like I didn't talk to my loved ones or anything. It's just the only ones who came and visited me or put money on my books was my mother and my father. So they came, they got approved, they got accepted, background check, all of that. My mom and my mother and my father were the only ones that I would video visit with, but my mother would come and visit me at the compound fucking every week or every other week. That's a fucking 2.5 hour drive from where I live at and a 2.5 hour drive back. So that's 5 hours right there. And it's a 2 hour visit. So that's 7 hours out of the day that my mother would come and fucking see me, and just it was amazing. Like, bless my mother's heart. She's a strong-willed, fucking independent, awesome woman. And she also stands up for herself, for if the person's wrong and is fucked up, she stands up and she'll let you know that you're wrong and fucked up. Not a bad trait to have. It's a good trait to have if you ask me. Like, I got that trait from my mother. Now, bunch of weeks in, I mean, I've seen her probably for like 3-4 months, maybe 6 months or whatever. At this point, I only got like, fuck, man. Because it took 6 months, 7 months to go through. And then we would video visit when they couldn't visit. So we did that for a good chunk of the time. And then actually, I think it took longer than 6-7 months. I think it was like 8-9 months. So I was already halfway through my bit, really. And then they got approved. Then the video visits started happening. Then the visits started happening. And like 7 months went by like that. A few of the months or whatever they couldn't make it or whatever, so like a month or whatever went by, and then they started coming again. So I only had like 3 months left, maybe 2 months left by the time this shit happened. So my mom at this time came and visited me, and she was getting fucked with sometimes. Like, the shirt she wore or something was not to their code or some bullshit. The pants she wore were too tight, or they were leggings or some bullshit, which was fucked because I've seen fucking females come in just tight ass jeans or loose ass nasty fucking tight in the ass jeans, or I've seen people come in looking more fucked up than, and my mother's very professional, like she dresses professional, whatever. Anyways, so she got turned away like 2-3 times for pants, for shirt. She had to go down to the Dollar General right down the road, buy some shit so she can come in and visit me. This time though, It was a bad seal. And have in mind, too, they get introduced to a portion of our life when they come and visit us. They have to put their shit in a locker. They cannot bring anything but the little card and their ID in and the pass to come see us. Everything else they have to leave behind. They're subject to search. They're subject to pat downs. They're subject to lifting shirts up if they have to. All that shit. So it's a degrading process. Not everybody can go through that shit because it is degrading. It's only a portion of what we deal with every day. We get fucked with like that every day, twice, 3 times a day. So this day, they were fucking with everybody, making them wait 20 minutes to fucking an hour. They were just taking their sweet ass time. And that goes against us and them. They come for a 2-hour visit. So when they do that, they're cutting visits down to an hour and a half, an hour visit. So my mom's like, this is fucked up. Like, you guys can't do this shit. Like, we're here for a 2-hour visit. We signed up for a 2-hour visit. We just bought $25 on a card. All of us did. That's $500 pretty much. Like, come on, speed it up or whatever. They didn't like what my mom had to say, so they pretty much told her to shut the fuck up or you're not coming into the visit. And my mother doesn't do that shit. Like, she will tell you flat out, like, fuck you. Like, no, you ain't gonna shut me up. Like, but here's the thing. The COs run the compound. They ain't gotta let you in. They don't gotta fucking listen to you. They can tell you to fuck off, drive back 2.5 hours. It ain't no skin off their back. Like, it's gonna affect me and the family. It ain't gonna affect them. It's how fucked up they are and they think like that. So unfortunately, after my mother stated her opinion and tried to get the COs to hurry up and to fucking do their jobs like they're supposed to do, they canceled my visit. They told my mother, you got to turn around. We're not allowing you to see. You're breaking our guidelines, our policy. You can't see your kid anymore. You can't see your kid today. So my mother drove 2 hours there and 2 hours back to just wait fucking 20 minutes to 45 minutes to see me to just get turned away because of that shit. So I get pulled aside by the lieutenant and like I know something's wrong already because I only heard that from my mother. I didn't see anything. I just seen my mother get to the area before you come in to see us and then they took her out. So I already knew like something was off. I didn't know fully. Like I just heard that from my mother. I didn't hear it yet at this point. Like I got taken aside by the lieutenant and he's like, your mother can't see you. It's canceled. This is what happened. She did this. She did that. And like, I already know he's bullshitting because like, I know my mother. Like I know what she does. I know what she don't do. Like I know pretty much what she wants to see me. She ain't gonna fuck that up by doing some dumb shit or whatever. The way he was describing it, like I knew he was full of shit. So later on that day, I contacted my mother through the phone and all that, and I was like, what the fuck happened? Like, and she told me everything I just told you guys. She was like, I'm not gonna be talked to like that. Like, I'm not the inmate, I'm not whatever, and I'm fucking twice as old as these assholes. And they treated me like I'm a fucking piece of shit and wouldn't let me in to see you. And now I'm probably gonna get suspended for indefinitely, which they did. My mother was not allowed to come see me ever again because of that shit. They X'd her out. Like now she's not allowed to visit, nothing. Which also shut down my video visits. Now my dad, my mother, nobody can come visit me now. All from that situation. The video visits were a hit and miss anyways. Like my mother and father could visit on the video. They're only 20 minutes to a half hour. I think they're like 2 something a visit. You know, they're somewhat worth it, but after that, shut down. Everything shut down, whatever. They X you out. They even turned my fucking phone off for, I think, a week or whatever. I had to get it returned back on. I had to fucking redo my voice. I had to redo my number, all that shit. All because my mother stood up for herself. that goes to show you, though, that, like, even though you stand up for what's right and you fucking try to do the next right thing, the COs in there don't give two fucks about none of that. They are trying to get through the day, and if they can fuck with somebody, there's some of them that if they can fuck with you and they feel good about themselves because they can do that and get away with it because they're inside a fucking state building, they're a state worker, they can do whatever in that fucking state building because they run that shit. A lot of you guys forget that, like, the COs run that shit. They can do whatever the fuck they want. We run the yard. We live there. Yeah, we got illegal shit going on. The inmates, the prisoners, the convicts fucking run the shit, but they fucking run the show. They can be like, stripped down butt ass naked, or it's a ticket, or we're going to send you to the hole, or fuck your visits. You ain't getting no visits. What of it? They can do that shit, and they did that shit to me. Like, I got fucked with. Like, they fucked with me hardcore after that for at least a week or two. Like, I didn't tell my mother because I didn't want her to worry or whatever, but like, oh fuck, they tossed my cell like fucking 5-6 times. I mean, totally fucked my shit up to where I had to put it back and redo everything, restock everything. My food was all over the fucking place. Like, it was crazy, but that's what they do. That's when I got my video visit canceled, and my visit canceled. It fucks you up because, like, when you can't see the visits or when you can't see your loved ones, like, it sucks. It fucks your whole time up, and you gotta become a whole different monster to get through your bit. And luckily I got through. My parents still got to come and visit me and still got to put money on my books. It's just the visit stopped, and they still talked to me on the phone and helped me out with money on my books. So that's when my visits got canceled. Hopefully you guys like it. Comment, subscribe down below, share it. Let me know if anybody's been through that same shit that's been incarcerated before. Thanks everybody who has subscribed to my channel and keeps on riding with me. My jokes are funny, stupid, and dumb sometimes, but you guys are watching them, fucking liking them. So hopefully you guys are having a good one. It's a beautiful day out there. It's your boy coming to you with another. Your boy Hurt out.